opening NLCS. It's the Washington Nationals against the New York Mets. Coming your way on 2K Sports.
Live on 2K Sports Friday night, Major League Baseball. Hey, great to have you with us. Here's a look at the Mets starter. And Steve, what's he looking at as he sees this Washington lineup?
As the manager sends the righty out to the mound against this lineup, he has to realize it's not a great matchup for him. The pitcher's going to have to really be on top of his game to be able to neutralize these big power bats. And if he's it,
chance now to look at Kirk Gibson's decisions on his starting lineup.
It's a tough lineup to pitch to because a lot of contact hitters in this lineup, so they have good eye-hand coordination and seem to find a way to put the ball in play.
Play ball. Shortstop up. He's leading off the game, and we get set for baseball. Here it comes. He swings, hits a ball to right field. One away. Get a chance to check out the Mets. This is how they position themselves defensively.
Hey, take a look at this club defensively. The thing to remember is they're ranked in the bottom 5 for the total number of errors committed. That's a lot of mistakes and a lot of extra base runners and bases that they've given up.
Jimenez into the batter's box. Steve, as we look at this matchup early on, how do you think the Mets will fare?
I mean, the percentages say that the team that wins game 1 more than likely ends up winning the series. So you don't want to play with it. You just want to go after it and be aggressive and get out in front early and have the hometown crowd behind you.
Line drive. That's foul towards first. Yeah, getting out to that fast start, we've said it over and over again, but it's those numbers you're talking about that are the key.
Well,
hit in the air to left center. And that'll be the Nationals' first hit. He's trying for second.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. It's going to be Soto now. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And it's starting to head out towards the wall. He's thinking extra bases. And they score the run.
Well, the pitcher left this one over the middle part of the plate, right where the hitter can make contact. Good piece of hitting.
Boy, with the run scoring there, that's a pretty fat pitch in an RBI situation.
Keep the rally going.
And the cleanup man stands in. This offense is taking some pressure off the pitching at this point, Steve.
Well, if the offense gets going early like this, it's definitely a bonus. You always like to achieve that production in the first inning, but it doesn't always happen.
And with that production, Steve, what does that mean about protecting, or do we even want to talk about protecting?
Well, listen, when you get out to an early lead for a pitcher, it allows you to be more aggressive in the zone. You don't have to try to miss bats. You can go right at the opposition.
Waves at that fastball in. Hot shot towards the hole. Altuve. Throw to first. Gets him in there at 2 down.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring.
In there, their first baseman. On at third base is Soto. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. Peralta to field this one. That's caught. Side is retired. Well, some early production here. 1 run across in the first. The Nationals on top, 1-0. Our starting pitcher for Washington. So, Steve, how do you think he'll go about handling these Mets bats today?
That's a tough matchup for any pitcher against this lineup, as they can really swing the bat and have a lot of different sorts of threats. So he's going to have to really move the ball around the zone, and the manager's going to have to keep an eye on him and realize it's not a good matchup for the righty on the mound.
Towards center field, and he grabs it in his tracks. Got a chance now to see that lineup for the Mets.
Okay, this is what I call a circular lineup. Stars really throughout the lineup. They're all the same. They hit for average, hit for power, drive-in ones, really star-studded throughout.
Altuve at the plate. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And the Mets get that one in for their first hit of the ballgame. Now we'll take a quick look positionally on the field. This is how the Nationals look.
As you look at this defense, the thing to remember is this is the best National League team when it comes to the number of errors. They've committed the fewest errors of anybody in the National League. They make plays.
Gonzalez at the plate. He's a 6-year ball player. Here's the pitch. It's hit foul by Gonzalez. He's running. Gonzalez fights off another pitch.
Foul!
Fastball got him, 2 down.
But when you're getting guys out with 3 pitches, you know you're dominating.
That's a time when you know you are definitely in the zone, and he was on that at bat. And the cleanup man stands in.
Yeah, they're going to have to give him the green light at first base. He has good speed. They're down by a run.
0-1.
He's got to get in scoring position.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now. This is a swing hit in the air. It goes foul. Hit sharply towards the hole.
Well, that pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. A perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
And keep that in mind. Next time around, we'll see whether or not he changes up and how he throws to this guy. Going to be Torres now. Down. Runners at first and second. It's hit foul by Torres.
Foul!
Here's the delivery. There's a ball hit deep. Left center field. This ball way back. It is long gone. Goodbye home run. The Mets are on with a long ball. A huge 3-run homer puts them up by 2. Homer. It becomes part of this ball game now, and let's see how it impacts the win expectancy graph.
A great piece of hitting right there. He turns on that one, rotates the hips, and drives the ball.
And that's going to give them the lead here, and an early lead.
I'm going to see if they can tack on a few more here in the first to put the pressure on. Mets offense starting to click on all cylinders right here. This pitcher could be in some trouble. So the Mets bats making him throw it over the plate, and when he does, they're making him pay.
Line shot into center field, and that'll get him aboard. They're on a roll. He's going to try and test him here.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
And Escobar settles in. He delivers.
Foul!
Escobar makes contact, fouls it away. And he fouls off another one.
Foul!
Swung on, a fly ball heading towards the corner and right. And the sides retired as they head into the dugout. They come from behind to take the lead, a 3-run inning. Mets take this brand new lead to the next half inning. Machado is up now. On the way. Swinging a roller towards the hole. And out number 1 as he steps on the base. And in the batter's box, it's Ozuna. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by. Ooh, really extended his arms that time, but 0-2.
Well, he doesn't like to mess around. You get 0-2 on him, he's coming at you with a fastball.
Swung on, that is hit. Oh, man, was that close. That was right back at him. Somehow he got out of the way. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here.
It's nice to get that runner on base with one out. Good piece of hitting that single. Now they got something to work with.
And Sanchez is batting. That catches the outer part of the plate for a strike. The pitch. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
That two-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. One, because it gets ground ball outs, but two, it sets up his other pitches.
1-1 delivery. A fastball taken for a strike. 1-2.
Well, like a lot of hitters with two strikes, he's been very susceptible to the breaking ball. Let's see if he gets it.
There he goes for second. There's a ground ball. And he gathers this one. 2 away.
You want to make sure you at least get an out in this situation, but the runner is able to advance now into scoring position.
And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez, third-year player. And time is called, so we're going to see if they want to make a move here or just buy a little time.
I'm not sure they're going to make the switch right now. It's going to be interesting to see which way they go.
2 outs and a runner on second. Hey, he's trying to steal third.
Strike one.
Out, trying to steal third. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. The Mets mean. And we're going to see Peralta here. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. Here's the pitch.
Foul.
It's hit foul by Peralta.
Foul.
Peralta fouls off another. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. As he drops back for it and puts it away.
Well, they followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
It's going to be Perez now. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And the play by Soto. That's 2 gone.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
Back up the middle, and he hits a base hit into center.
Well, 2 quick outs in the inning. You think maybe this is one of those quick innings, and the other team gets in and they get some momentum, but he keeps the inning alive with that base hit.
Altuve at the plate. He singled and later scored in his last time up. And starts him out here.
Foul.
And this is bounced foul to the left side. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And he'll take an extra base on this one. It's rolling towards the wall. He's around third and he's heading home. And he will score. Great base running.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steven, looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind it.
Swing and a rocket towards short. And another hit back to back. He's trying for the plate. And he's in there. There's the throw. But the throw is wide. He's in there at second. You love to see this kind of an effort. This is a single that becomes a double.
You take a look at this slide. He goes in very hard into second base, full speed, able to beat a play.
Hit up the middle. And another hit. They're really gunning right now. And the run is in. Boy, the continuation here of this offense is called big-time momentum.
Great hitting or poor pitching, I'm not sure which. He may be running out of gas, but that's now 4 straight hits against him. Not looking real good.
Going to be Torres now. And the offense here is putting on the show. Right now, they're in charge of this ball game.
The runs just keep on coming.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here's a great chance for the Mets.
Perfect situational hitting. This is exactly the time you want to go the other way.
And what we're talking about is taking the ball where it's pitched. It's out towards the middle. Oh, off the pitcher. Wow, that was a hot shot, and he couldn't get out of the way. A strike for 5 base hits in this inning and 3 runs up. That's enjoying a 5-run lead. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne.
Hi!
And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. Suarez is going to come on and pitch now as they make the pitching swap.
I'm not quite sure why you make this switch so soon. I guess the manager knows his players better than we do, but it's certainly not obvious why you make this move.
Oh!
Ramirez will foul that one away. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. One away now. There's shortstop in the box. Last time up, flew out. Hernandez called on to do the hurling now as they make the pitching swap.
Now, there's going to be some tired arms in that bullpen tomorrow, putting an awful lot of pressure on tomorrow's starter because they're going to burn through this pen today.
Good changeup. It's quickly 0-2.
Well, the pitcher's way ahead. He's got some room here now to play with some pitches. Don't be too fine giving him something good to hit.
Foul!
And it's fouled away. Hernandez gets set and hit up the middle. Oh, avoided the path of that ball. That was right up the middle. Was that ever close? And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here.
Well, that pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. A perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
And keep that in mind next time around. We'll see whether or not he changes up and how he throws to this guy. First pitch was a strike. 0-1 now. A swing line to left center. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. The throw. And he's in there to score all the way from first base. A highlight reel play right here. This is the head-first attempt at third.
Well, the quickest way between 2 points is a straight line. He goes diving directly into the bag to make it in there.
And his manager will be happy because he at least was going to have a double. It's going to be Soto now. And they still need a lot of offense. They're getting some. Swung on, liner to right. He's there, but he lets it fall. The run scores. So he's aboard on the error. And more importantly, a run scores. Up again their DH. Grounded out his last time up.
Well, look for them to keep an eye and hold him close at first base here. He's fast, and they're going to try to get him in scoring position to see if they can't get back in the ballgame.
0-1 count as that started off with a strike. And this is popped up on the left side. And Escobar able to get to that one.
Well, the hitter's not going to be happy with himself there. He got his pitch to hit, but too far out in front, too anxious, just skied it to third for an easy out.
And the first baseman in. He flew out his last time up. And he'll step on the bag. That'll do it. They pick up a couple of runs on 2 hits. They strand no one. It's game 1 of this National League Championship Series. A few innings. And Escobar settles in. 0 for 1 thus far. And it'll be Clayton Kershaw doing the pitching as they make the pitching swap. Steve, that was quite a move he put on there to avoid that last pitch.
Well, he knew exactly what he was doing, throwing it that far in on the plate. Back
up the middle. He dives and he's got it. Not in time. He is safe and on.
Well, anytime you can get a guy on base who can steal bases, it puts so much pressure on the opponent. Let's see if they can get him around to score a run.
And we're going to see Peralta here. Flew out last time.
Remember, Escobar is a threat to steal this situation. They've got to keep an eye on him.
That's one away.
Well, this ball is hit into the left center field gap, and the center fielder has priority over the left fielder. Good job taking charge. He called him off and made the play.
It's going to be Perez now. Last time up, flew out. The first pitch. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. Two retired here. And that'll hold the runner at first.
Well, I followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
And it rolls around to the top again. He had a single in his last time up. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And Soto puts that away to retire the side. No runs at a base hit. They leave one man on at first. And coming up, Machado batting now. He'll dig in. Start of the fourth inning. Chacin gets called on to take over the mound duties. He's been chosen to take over out there.
Now, there's going to be some tired arms in that bullpen tomorrow, putting an awful lot of pressure on tomorrow's starter because they're going to burn through this pen today.
Slider locked him up. He's behind 0-2.
The pitcher has him right where he wants him on the defensive. He could try to throw it out of the zone and get him to chase.
Swung on line to right center field. In there, and this is going to be trouble. He's thinking 3 here. There's the throw. And he makes it the third with time to spare.
Now this separates the men from the boys at the plate. 0-2 count, coming up with a big base hit.
You got to keep battling, and that's what he did, even though that pitch was away.
Strike one!
And in the batter's box, it's Ozuna. He's 1 for 1 so far. Well, working on the 0-1 count now. He can't connect with that off-speed pitch. Digging a hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if they go right at him, or if they're going to waste a pitch. They're way ahead right now.
You're out!
Got him, 1 away.
Well, check out the movement on this on K-Cam. It clocks in at 85 miles per hour.
He takes a cut on this pitch down and in the zone, but just unable to pick it up.
You like his aggression on that?
Well, Skipper can't be too mad as long as he's out there trying to make something happen.
And Sanchez is batting. Ground out victim last time through. First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now.
A great changeup right there. You see how far out in front of it he is?
Altuve, 2 down. A run comes home.
Now, Gary, I'm not sure I agree with the decision right there to throw to first. They get the out, but the run scores. They might have thought about going home.
And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. Offensively, the opportunity to pull it a little bit closer, and right now that offense looks as though they've got the ability to do that.
Well, with the bats like we just saw, you know they're gaining some confidence right now, cutting the deficit and getting themselves a little bit closer. Let's see if they can take the lead.
Chacin gets set and delivers.
You're out!
Slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. That's going to retire the side. Altuve at the plate. He'll lead it off here. Bottom half of the fourth. And here's the first one. He's hacking at the ground on that one. That ball is a strike. Swinging a drive deep left center. Soto's there. And he gets over to take care of business.
The center fielder has a good angle to run this one down. He calls off the left fielder. Great catch.
Gonzalez at the plate. Singled home a run in his last at bat. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. It's hit foul by Gonzalez.
Foul ball!
A shot up the middle, and it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact.
Well, that's all you can ask your hitter to do. Find a way to get on base, and he does with 1 out. That base hit right there. A little bit of momentum. Let's see if they can move him around and possibly score a run.
Here we go. Here's the first pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. Soto's there. He comes up with it easily here. Going to be Torres now. Homered back in the first inning. Gonzalez leading off first.
Strike one.
Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, you see that pitch coming in, and it starts at the center of the plate, and all of a sudden, as soon as you start your swing, that's when that slider starts breaking away, gets out of the strike zone away. He can't stop his swing and swings and misses.
No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. The Mets 6. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And the dive, he's up with it. Throws in time to first. What a play. He makes a terrific play and a fine throw.
Well, this should have been a base hit. The hitter thought the ball was going through, but a tremendous effort keeping it in the infield and getting the out.
Jimenez into the batter's box. Last time up, triple home run. And Chacin's pitch. That'll be looked at for a strike. Takes the count to 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runs up to bunt, gets this one down. Perez in time for the out.
Gotta like the creativity, trying to get on any way that you can, but just didn't locate that bunt where he needed to beat it out and be safe.
It's going to be Soto now. Reached on an error his last time around.
Strike one.
Swing and a miss on that curveball. It's 0-1. Chacin gets set and delivers. Now a swing and a shot toward second.
Out.
And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. It's the kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. Next it'll be the Mets getting it going. And the right fielder batting again. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. He makes contact. Line drive. And that gets through for a base hit.
Well, anytime you get your first hitter up in the inning, big things could happen. It opens up a lot of holes in the defense, and it makes it a lot easier to hit for the guys behind you.
And Escobar settles in. Had a base hit his last time up. This is popped down the right field line. Should be room. One away. And we're going to see Peralta here. He flew out his last time up. 1 down, runner at first. Now the first pitch. It's hit foul by Peralta. Peralta fouls off another. Up the middle, and it's through. Credit Peralta, base hit. Runner around second. He's heading for third. Fantastic chance here.
Gotta love the base running right there, Gary. Very nice on his part. You thought he might stop it first, but he legged it in for a double.
That's the kind of play that wins some ball games. I mean, it's always risky. You make the out, and everybody goes, "Why'd you do that?" But you're successful in it. Who knows? You ignite an inning.
And you're right. We've seen plenty of guys try to do it, stretch it, and get thrown out, but he didn't right there, and now he's in scoring position.
Now there's center fielder at the plate, and he's got a shot with the bases loaded.
And they can really open up this game now with a big hit.
Pitcher wants this big hit more than anyone. Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
But Gary, now that he's ahead in the count, it's probably a good time to go to the changeup.
To left center. That's the second out. Here comes the runner for the plate. A run scores. Altuve at the plate. Go the direction here, Steve, for this lineup. Just stay in charge. Right now they are.
Well, now they're putting some distance between themselves and their opponent. With at-bats like that, keep tacking on the runs and pulling a left.
And the throw. And Peralta comes in to score.
Well, a big 2-out hit right there. That's his 3rd hit of the game so far. This man's doing what he has to do to help his team win.
Gonzalez at the plate. Well, they definitely got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off the other.
You know, after giving up runs like that, this is where the pitcher has to bow his neck and shut down the opponent. Damage control.
This is where you begin to wonder whether this game is going to start slipping away or not. Pitch on the way. Swung on. That is hit. Number 23. Throws to first. Side is retired. So they scratch across 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on. The Mets 4-run lead. Cleanup man in the box again. 0 for 2 thus far. And the first pitch. Solid contact made, but that foul ball up in the air is going to be off on the right side. Chacin gets set and delivers. Big swing on this one. Sends a long, high drive. Deep to right field. It is gone. Goodbye home run. Comeback trail Washington. Still down by 3 runs with that homer, but maybe some steam going here.
I like what I'm seeing here from the Nationals. Much better approach at the plate, cutting down that deficit, putting themselves within striking distance.
Garcia is called up. He'll be pitching. He'll be the relief pitcher for the Mets. Steve, we are definitely seeing a swing in this ball game, not just from the batter either. The game's taken on a different complexion with that long home run.
Well, it was a clutch home run. Good piece of hitting, quality at bat.
Good hard sinker that time, in control in the count now. 0-2.
Gary, this is how you mount a comeback. Each inning, you get runners on and you find a way to score. And they've been pecking away at this lead, now just down 3.
Well, you can tell right there that the batter is in protection mode. Anything close, he's just trying to put it in play. The fact that he fouled it off will keep this at-bat going.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
Well, pretty healthy break. 88-mile-per-hour breaking ball.
Machado settling in. He tripled and scored last time through.
0-1.
Garcia gets it by him. Called strike below the waist, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Down, down, down. It's all about location. That breaking ball down in the zone makes it very difficult on the hitter.
And it's fouled off. And that's another foul ball.
Well, you have an 0-2 count, and that pitcher comes up in the strike zone. You know he's looking for that strikeout. Now you've taken a little bit of confidence away from him with the fact that you can foul that pitch up in the zone off to live to see another day.
The pitch. Slider in there and gets him looking 2 down.
Now, this slider has outstanding late movement. Hitter couldn't even pull the trigger on it.
And in the batter's box, it's Ozuna. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. And starts him out here. And he lays one down here. Perez throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Narrow their deficit a bit. They pick up a run on the dinger. We're heading into the bottom of the 6th. NLCS Game 1, the start of what... And the first baseman in. 2 for 3 thus far. Towards the middle. And it gets down. A 3 for 4 game. Good hitting job.
We talk about a guy who's swinging it right now as good as anybody. That's his 3rd hit of the ball game thus far. Let's see if this can mount a rally with nobody out.
Going to be Torres now. Homered back in the 1st inning.
Well, you've got the lead right now with speed on first base. You have to get him going. I think, Gary, keep the pressure on. Keep trying to tack on some runs.
Soto's there as he hauls it in. Six slide up at the plate again. Big things can happen anytime he steps in that batter's box. First pitch on the way. Takes that high one for a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Taps this one foul to the right. Pitch out. Nothing doing, though. Oh, he has thrown it away. Safe all around. There's a throw over. And they almost got him that time. Here's the delivery. Headed for the middle. And he's got it now. Gets one at second. And there's the second out of double play. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. The Mets 8, Nationals 5. And Sanchez is batting. He'll lead off the 7th. Garcia gets set and delivered. That one taken by Sanchez for a strike.
Well, with 9 outs to go right now and leading by 3, I mean, I think you have to start throwing strikes. Just go at the hitters, force them to put it in play. Do not give them free passes.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. One away.
Well, good sequence of pitches right there, using location and selection to get the strikeout.
And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. Struck out swinging last time. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well,
hit up the middle. And that's a base hit. Ramirez on board with the single.
Well, that's a good, solid approach right there. You don't try to pull the curveball. You go right back up the middle with it. Nice job.
There's shortstop in the box. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far.
With good speed now at first base, Gary, they're going to have to at least keep an eye on him. Even though they've got the lead, they've got to watch him because they might try to steal to get back into this game.
Here's one hit very well deep. 2 away. And they'll hold him at first base. Jimenez into the batter's box. He bounced out his last time. Ramirez takes his lead at first. And they're going to take a timeout here. They're going to have a little meeting at the mound.
Well, they're going to give them a little bit of time in the bullpen to try to get themselves ready in case they need to make a move.
Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And there's the third out. No runs at a base hit. They leave one man on at first. The Mets maintaining. And Escobar settles in. He'll start the home half of the 7th. And the first pitch. A big swing on this one and a high drive deep to right. Goodbye home run. So the lead now stands at 4. A solo home run pushing them out in front a little further.
New York Mets just continue to extend this lead. Good hitting.
Peralta hits this one, and he cannot come up with it. But he stays with it, gets the out. That's how you do it. It's got to be Perez now. Walked in his last plate appearance. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball pop foul down the right field line.
Foul!
That one swung on its line. That looks like a single. Opposite field hitting. It is a classic piece of baseball.
Especially on that inside pitch. It keeps the defense off guard when you can muscle the inside pitch to right field.
And it rolls around to the top again. Last time up, he drove in a run with a sac fly. He delivers. And he fouls off another one.
Foul!
Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. Soto's there. Roams over, puts the runners tagging from first.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
On 2 at the plate. 3 for 4 thus far. 2 outs and a man on first. And he starts him out. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That's caught. Side is retired. And heading to the dugout, Clayton Kershaw. And coming up, we'll see the Nationals. It's going to be Soto now. Drove in a run earlier in the game. First pitch to him. Hit in the dirt. Altuve. That's one down. Up again their DH. Had a home run back in the 6th. Hernandez will be the new pitcher. The Mets turning to a reliever here. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now.
Look, Gary, with one out right here, they still have time in this inning to try to generate some runs. They need to score.
Grounded up the middle. Torres throws to first. He's retired. That's 2 down. Up again now, the number 5 spot. Struck out swinging his last time up. First pitch on the way. Curveball just misses. 1-0.
Gary, I think right now that you've got to consider trading outs for runs if you're pitching. I mean, listen, just keep getting outs right.
There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. And there's Peralta. He pulls it in, 3rd out. And a good half inning there. Gonzalez at the plate. He'll start things off. Bottom half, 8th inning. And Cabrera settles in. He'll be the pinch hitter. Lined hard down the left field line. Rolling into the corner. That's going to be extra bases. He'll hold there at second base. Credit him with a double.
There's nothing like your first major league hit. It brings into perspective all of the hard work, dedication, determination that it's taken to get to this point. Congratulations.
And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
Down the left field line. That's one away. Going to be Torres now. He homered earlier in the ball game. Cabrera's holding on at second. Here's the pitch. Swing liner back up the middle. And it gets down. That's hit number 3 on the ball game in 5 at-bats. And he's in there. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just getting prepared in case they need to go there.
And the right fielder batting again. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
Well, as you can see, they're just pouring it on right now. They got out to an early lead, and the hits keep on coming, and so do the runs.
And you do get feelings in these games, and the feeling right here is this thing is out of reach.
We have to credit the hitters, certainly, but I think you have to put some blame on the pitching. They just did not get it done today. Let's see if they can put an end to this rally.
And Escobar settles in. He homered earlier in the ballgame. Spins on the throw behind the runner, and he dives back safely. Here's the pitch. Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. And it's through. Base hit for Escobar. Torres coming across the plate.
Oh, with that big hit right there, he only needs a triple to complete the cycle. But hey, that's the toughest one to get. Let's see if he can do it.
And we're going to see Peralta here. Well, this may be one of those games where everybody comes to the plate and everybody gets on.
Now, Gary, as you can see, this offense just keeps on rolling, keeps on producing. Why don't you keep on rolling, Gary?
And in this game, there's no such thing as piling on. You want to carry over. If you're hot now, keep it going. Peralta fouls off another. Popped into foul territory down the left side. And there's the third out. They pick up 2-3 hits, strand a man. The Mets continue to run away with this one. Machado gets a turn here. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Able to make the grab on that one. 1 out.
Obviously, winning big right now. You just want to go out there, make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
And in the batter's box, it's Ozuna. Grounded out last time. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Hernandez towards center field. He catches that, and that's out number 2.
Down to their final out right here, Gary. So, I mean, looking pretty dire at this point. And, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
And Sanchez is batting. Hasn't gotten a hit yet today. We'll see what he can do here. There's a swing towards the hole. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Well, big postseason victory right here, and doing it in front of the hometown crowd. So they're happy, and they live to play another day.
Well, it's that time again. How about we take a look at our player of the game?
Well, you get on one of these hot streaks.
What an outstanding affair.
Gary, as a ball club, you really want to come out and dictate the tempo right from the start of a series, and they